So, Valandi, I'm getting changed this afternoon for our podcast this evening, and in the back of my mind's been about M&D. So I put on these shoes that I'm wearing tonight, and they've got over the front M&D, and I'm like, this is awesome. Like, I'm supporting the cause. Anyway, so I'll go on before I'm heading out tonight. I'll go to the toilet, take a quick whiz. You know, the pre-show nerves are kicking in, and I look down at my shoes. And it's not M&D, it's actually NMD.
NMD?
What a dickhead. I'm an absolute idiot. I thought that it had MND, and I bought these shoes because that's what I thought I was buying them for, to support the cause.
Wait, stick your shoe up so I can have a look.
Oh.
Yeah, right, okay.
NMD.
Okay,
Come
NMD.
on, I'm so embarrassed.
And you thought, shit, you know what? We're in that MND month.
Yeah, you know, Men's Health Awareness Month, and I thought I'm supporting the cause. That's why I bought the shoes, and then I realised that it's actually NMD, which I had to Google because I was like, is it M&D or NMD? And then NMD comes up with the Adidas shoe range, and I'm like, what an idiot! And absolutely.
Do you know what NMD stands for?
No.
So that's an abbreviated version of Nomad. So Adidas Nomads. They were very, very big, popular Adidas shoes.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, then they came out with Yeezys, all that.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name? Who created the Yeezys?
Kanye.
Kanye West. That's the guy. Yeah, the other dickhead. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I was gonna bring up something funny too, because since last week you have completely destroyed me with a topic that you brought up, and you showed me how to do stuff. TikTok. Oh, right? Yeah. You are the blame of my destruction the last 7 days, because you know what I've been trying to do ever since last Monday?
Get followers.
Get 1,000 followers. I have been following the most random assholes from America. Mate, where's my phone? I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm just gonna pick a random asshole that, and I'm not talking like actual, you know, golotrepa asshole. Like I'm talking people, right? Like the most weirdest people. Right, so here we go. I've still got people following me, and I don't even... Christy Moses Jackson from Ohio in... Hey, just as blessed as I can be from Ohio, and a God-fearing woman.
How good are the bios?
I look at her videos, and the first thing that pops up is some silhouette of Ice Cube, right, with a whole bunch of kids behind him. I think they're kids.
Are they
oh no, hang on, sorry, they're NWA rappers. Wait, there you go. But hey, she's one of those 1,000 people that have followed me, and you know what? I can go live now.
So if we look at it from an actual smart perspective, you've actually got organic reach.
I do,
because they're actually following you back. It's organic.
Well, that's right. These people are following me. I'm following them. I don't know why, but anyway, I'm following them. So, hang on, I've got 1,275 followers, and I'm following 1,156.
That's not bad,
right?
That's not bad. Your kill death ratio is pretty good.
And this is what freaks me out the worst. Okay, so I did this silly daily AI video, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this really cool filter.
Yeah.
107.2 thousand views.
Wow.
On this one picture.
Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't convert.
Wow.
That does not convert into my followers.
Nah.
So imagine now I get that many followers.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have to start learning more. How do I make money on this thing now?
Well, let's talk about that off the show, because I know the ATOs they're cracking down now on gifting and TikTok and whatnot. So
hey, let's open up. Massive show tonight. We've got a special guest on.
Yep.
And very, very exciting to be talking to this young fine specimen, because it's definitely, he's going to be touching on topics that we love to talk about in this podcast, especially with the month that we're in.
Yep.
But, you know, personal business as well, what this guy does.
Yep.
So I'm going to leave it to you to introduce him.
So, Two Blokes in the Pod. Welcome, Mike, to Two Blokes in a Pod.
Thanks for having me.
No, we're absolutely, we've been gassed about this. The last week we've been having a bit of a laugh and a giggle, and the the most important thing is, though, you do something that we're very, very intrigued about.
Yeah.
And that is life coaching.
Yeah.
But probably more importantly, men. How do you coach men who are the hardest people in this world to admit their faults and grow?
Well, I feel like because I've been through it, they can relate, which then they can open up.
Yeah.
You know, things that I do work on is obviously mindset.
Yeah.
Turning all their negative thoughts into positive, because there's always a positive thought when you know, there's a negative. So discipline as well is a good one. Once you get your mindset going, there's discipline that follows, and getting into good habits as well. So if you can keep these good habits going, you know, you're pretty much there. Yeah.
What's there's like a rule that they say about habits and how long you have to keep pushing yourself to continue those habits for it to then just become part of your daily
Second
routine,
Yeah.
your second nature. Is it, what is it, 4 weeks?
Yeah, pretty much.
4 to 6 weeks of pushing hard.
Yeah, and it's hard.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Because you're so used to
Every time I start a diet, I crash within 2 weeks.
literally, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, if you got to that third week, it's like that breakthrough.
Yeah.
You know, it goes with anything in life. So yeah, the thing is just to try and push yourself as hard as you can. It's hard, but once you get through it, and then you do get through it, like it's the best thing that you can feel. You know, like you've accomplished something. So yeah.
Interesting.
That's yeah.
So what about men?
Yeah.
And I'll give you a bit of a harder question now. Men, for example, myself, who I struggle with admitting things in life. How do you get someone like me over the line? Without giving away all your secrets, how?
I feel like you just have to make them see it themselves, you know, because their issue isn't the issue. It's probably something else.
Yeah.
But like for me, if I tell them like my issues, then they can open up and tell me their issues. You know,
So like an honesty thing,
so
like an honesty
literally,
thing, yeah? Because I mean, you I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm probably, you know, I don't know, but you don't have a background in psychology or psychiatry or anything like that, right?
No.
So your mainstream or your core business is pretty much run off of your own life experiences, where you're basically trying to get those guys or those people that you're working with to connect to you and the way that you experience life. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's an awesome way to do it.
Because we said the other day on one of the earlier episodes about, you know, when we ring our mates, we don't want pity, and we get that a lot.
Yeah.
We want a result, as you said earlier.
Yeah.
We want that result. We want that, not the comfort, but the answer to what where we need that help from. So it's interesting that you say that, you know, you build a bond with those people.
For sure.
Because that's almost paramount now.
Yeah.
That you have to.
And it's like you're not alone.
Yeah.
You know, you're not weak. You know, things happen in life. So, you know, like I said, you know, I've been through a fair bit.
Yeah.
You know, I have depression. I have anxiety.
Yeah.
So when you talk to someone about it, and you literally see their eyes light up, like, oh shit, okay, you're going through it too. Then they open up about it. And it's the best thing that you can do, you know, talk about it. You're not alone. But with men, it's like we need to look strong, you know, act strong. And it's not weak to open up.
No,
And
no.
you know, at all.
And I guess going back to what Petros said, you know, we touched on the fact that men find it hard to open up because I can't turn to my best mate when I've got something that's really dark. I can't, because my best mate will instantly go on the defense for me. And I don't want that. I don't want the pity. I don't want the defense.
No.
I need that advice. I need the hard truth. I need someone to tell me, right, things will be okay, but they will be bad before we get there.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? And do you find that with the blokes you coach, they are a bit easier to open up to you as a stranger?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because like you said, friends and family are always going to pity you. It's going to be okay, you know, but the hard truth needs to be told. And so with a stranger, you can get that because they don't know you. You know, I don't know them, and you can just bounce off each other like that. Yeah, but with friends and family, you can't. Well, you can, but you're not going to get the same.
You get a biased opinion, don't you?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah, see, that's been bothering me in my mind the last few weeks now. They've been talking about it so openly here, is when I have those issues, you want to go to your family because they're going to comfort you, but they are biased. And that's not the way to deal with it, I guess.
It's almost like sweeping your issues under a rug.
Yeah.
You know, they need to be in front of you.
Yeah.
So you can see them, you can hear it.
See, and sometimes I found, growing up, if I would go to my dad for advice, which I never would, I never would go to my dad because he would give me the hard truth. Greek dads, I like that.
Yeah,
the European dads, they're just, and they'll whack you to get the hard truth in you.
Yeah.
Whereas you go to your mum and it's like, oh, that's okay. Come here. Let me give you a hug. Come here.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make you a pasticho? It's like, come here. Let me comfort you.
Yeah.
Right. And that's I guess that's one reason why growing up and when I went through my bad stuff, I didn't turn to my dad because I knew that he would tell me, look, you know what, man up. And that's what I was afraid of hearing. Like, man up, but going to a complete stranger, different story.
It is, for sure.
Can I ask you a question? See, like Valandi and I, we're in the entertainment business, and I know as well a little bit about your background. When you are in that industry, and even if it's life coaching, you put on a mask because you've just told us earlier that you've got a lot of issues yourself as well. How hard is it to take that mask off and go back to reality after being on such a high as well?
It's draining.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
The end of the night, like you said, you're in such a high.
Yeah.
You got to be the life of the party. You have to act like everything's fine. And then when you get home, it's a big crash. Like Saturday nights, if I'm flat chat.
Yeah.
Sundays, I'm wrecked.
Yeah.
Like anxiety through the roof.
And you train a fair bit as well in the gym. I love watching your Instagram story. You're an absolute beast.
Thank you.
But how do you get up on Sunday and push yourself to do that?
That's where the mindset comes in. You sort of got to practice what you preach. And for me, I've always done something. I've never not done anything like that. So whether it was from soccer, kickboxing, training at the gym, I've always done it. It's in my routine.
Yeah.
And I guess that's a good habit that I have, because before I started training, I was a rake.
Yeah, I heard the story the other week. You're an absolute pencil, apparently.
Yeah.
But and I find it fascinating. I find that absolutely fascinating that you can continue to do that week in, week out, day in, day out. Because like we all get excited when we sign up at the gym. We think, I'm going to be an absolute unit in the space of a month, and we don't get it to the month. We get to 4 days.
Yeah. And that's my day job's pretty physical too.
Yeah.
So, end of my working day, gym. I got to go to the gym.
Hold on. So you work during the day.
Yeah.
You've got your gym routines and your sporting routines, and then you do the life coaching on the side.
Yeah. You got to do something on the
side. We thought we were busy, eh?
Jesus Christ. So what do you do by day?
I'm a sheet metal worker, boiler maker.
Yeah, right.
Welder.
That is pretty physical.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy. So, through winter and it's fucking freezing, and
Yeah,
through
yeah.
summer it's like it's next level. So
Yeah.
Freezing. I'm just visioning this bloke in like a hot steam room, like with his. You look at the muscles popping out here, and he's going, "Oh yeah, you know, disgusting in the winter." Bullshit. You sit over the fire there, you know, with these shirts. Oh, yeah, okay, I get you. Yeah, flaunt it if you got it. I say.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's wow. Okay,
And
that's a lot.
When you go off to do your life coaching stuff, how hard, again, this mask that you got to put on again, because you're drained from the day, we know, and that's a very, very different environment you're in because, you know, you probably work with people that don't even want to be at their day job.
Yeah.
And then you've got to go off now to somebody that doesn't want to be there really I mean, they do want to be coached in life, but they're full of emotions too, you know? How do you put on that next mask onto that next mask? And then you're training as well, like, this is just...
you do need that time for yourself.
Yeah.
And I guess sort of that's where I go to the gym.
Okay.
But yeah, it does get tough constantly, you know, putting on a different face. And, you know, hearing people's issues as well, it's, you know, it sort of stacks on to, you know, issues that I have as well, if you know what I mean. But, you know, like I said, if I can use my experience, my life experience, what I've been through to help others, then that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Is there a fine line between hearing a client's issues and then turning them personal? Like you said, you know, do you carry a burden afterwards?
It sort of brings up, I guess, old wounds and stuff like that. But, you know, for me, it's like, you know, I've been there, I've been through it, I've done it, I've got through it. You know, it's in the past. Sometimes it does.
Yeah.
It does stick with you for a little bit, but you just move on. Yeah.
I guess end of the day, we're all humans. And regardless of how tough our mind is now, there's always that small crack where, you know, we allow that past to jump in and, you know, bring up these memories that, you know, we don't really want to be thinking about. It's a human way, isn't it? It's human nature.
Oh, for sure. And I feel like, you know, all the things that people go through in life, it just makes them stronger. And that's what they have to see, that it's making you stronger. You know, people that haven't gone through anything in life, something small happens, it's the end of the world to them. Now, for me, it's like, you know what? That's nothing. It's a piece of cake after what I've been through or what I'm going through. So, yeah, it you know, it does have an effect, but you sort of just go through my steps. You know, I'll take breaks if I'm not feeling right. I'll take breaks just to, you know, gather my thoughts, get everything back to.
What do you do for your well-being? Other than,
Training.
you know, sit in the gym for 4 hours
Does that give you anxiety too? I mean, you're very well built, right? And when you become that you're looking like an Adonis in the gym, people have got eyes on you.
Yeah.
How does that make you? That's like, even though this is meant to be your release and happy place, does that give you a bit of anxiety knowing that people are looking at you?
Not really. Like, I feel like at the start, yeah. But now I get a lot of people come up to me because of the way I look, and then it's like they ask me for advice, so then I can help them at the gym. Yeah. So,
do you hand them a business card?
No, I don't. I don't.
I can't only coach your life; I can coach you too.
Literally, yeah. But yeah, I used to notice it a lot. Now I don't notice it.
Yeah.
You know, it's you can feel it. You can feel the eyes, but
of course.
Yeah, that doesn't give me anxiety. With me, my anxiety is more when I'm fatigued, when I'm run down, when I'm getting sick. So I'm not I don't stress a lot. I don't worry a lot about things. My anxiety is more when I'm run down, when I'm sick, where, you know, the other people are overthinkers, and then it builds from that. Where me, it's like, I'll worry about it when it happens.
Yeah.
My brother he just worries for no reason, and like an issue. But I'm like, yeah, but has it happened yet? No. Well, what are you worried about? You're literally worrying for no reason, stressing yourself out. If you get that speeding fine, worry about it when you get it. Not worry about, I think I went through a fucking red light. And worry for a month till you get it, So for me, mine's more, the reason why I have anxiety is, I think, 8 years ago, I almost died from dehydration when I was doing demolition at the time.
Okay.
And, removing asbestos. I was in a asbestos suit and mask, and I was working in Renmark, so it was in summertime, so it was around about 46 degrees, and we're doing like 10, 12-hour days. By the end of the week, I got home from Renmark and got into the shower, and I felt like my calves were swelling up, my forearms were swelling up. It just felt real tight. Got out, and then my chest just started banging like 100 miles an hour. Thought, fuck, I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Rang the ambulance. They came, sort of my heart rate dropped. They said, do you want to come with us, or do you want to stay here because your heart rate's dropped? And I was like, you know what, I'll come with you, because I just wasn't feeling right. So in the ambulance there, my heart rate I was lying in the back, and my heart, boom, jumped up again. And got to emergency. They gave me, I think, like 4 Valiums just to try and calm me down, bring my heart rate down. And all of a sudden, like I'm just sitting there, all of a sudden my heart rate jumps up again, like 180 beats per minute, just me lying there. I'm like, my eyes rolling in the back of my head. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like, don't fall asleep. Like, you're not going to wake up. And, when they say life flashes before your eyes, it was like a slideshow. Literally everything that major sort of happened in my life. And it was within a second too. It was like, and I could see everything clear. And so in my head, like, I'm thinking, don't fucking give in, dickhead. Like, don't fall asleep. Don't close your eyes. Fucking control your breathing. Like, these are the thoughts that are going through my head. Like, eventually, boom, started controlling my breathing. Got my heart rate down. At the time, the fucking machines are going nuts, beeping. Nurses and doctors are running over. I'm like, fuck, this is it. Fucking getting a bit emotional. Thinking about my brother, so it, when you come close to death like that, it's, it's sort of...
It changes you, doesn't it, as a person?
PTSD, fucked me up. Like, after that, it was like constant anxiety attacks throughout the day. I was living off Valiums to the point where I'd have 5 Valiums at once and not want to go to sleep. Like, it was doing nothing, and then from there, depression, because I can't do anything. I can't train. I can't go to work. I can't. Now I'm getting depressed. So it's this one massive fucking cycle of like shit, and then eventually, you do start to get better. Anxiety's pretty good, a lot better than what it ever was. So
What was that turning factor? What is it that turned you around and said, right, you know what? No, this isn't the way life is going to be. Yeah. What is it that changed you?
It was just, because I was, losing jobs because I wasn't going to work, because I couldn't get out of bed. I was like, my life was just slipping out of my hands. And it was like, man, you can't fucking let it beat you. Like, fucking deal with it, sort of thing. And that's just what I, did. Like I started taking medication. That's the worst thing I ever fucking did. Like it doesn't fix anything. It just,
Are we talking like antidepressant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just marks, like it's like a Band-Aid. It doesn't fix the fucking issue. And it made me really numb too. Had no feeling, didn't care about anyone. Like, and for me, like, that's not me. Like, I care a lot about people. So I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm just going to do it solo. Like, do it on my own, deal with it,
So you weren't talking to anyone. You didn't have like a mental health plan.
The thing is, like, I went to the doctor. This is how fucked up this shit is. Like, I went to the doctor, and I said to him, like, this is how I'm feeling. Like, I'm depressed. Like, these thoughts going through my mind. Boom, straight away he just wrote a fucking script. I was like, what about a mental health plan? Like, they don't care. It's just like, boom, take these pills. So from then I was like, you know what? I like dealing with shit by myself. And I don't like to ask people for help. I guess that's just what a man does.
Yeah.
So now it's like, all right, well, I know how to deal with it, well, my way anyway. Maybe I can help people deal with it too. But yeah, it definitely it still affects me. There's times where you do think about just fucking ending it because, it's like, it's frustrating. Like, I'll just be sitting there at the dinner table and my fucking left arm will go numb. Fucking my heart will start fucking beating. It's like, am I having a fucking heart attack? Like, in my head, I'm trying to fight it. Like, control your fucking breathing. It's just anxiety. Chill. Fucking beat this motherfucker. Don't let it. But then sometimes you can't beat it. And you're just like, fuck this. Like, but at the end of the day, I'm all good. I don't.
Well, look, 8 years down the track, you're still here.
Yeah.
You're beefier than you were back then, and things are going really well. I mean, so like we said before, we're humans. We're always gonna have that slight crack that we allow to open up, and it brings back those unwanted memories. And that's just the great circle of life, isn't it? But yeah, you have taught yourself how to pick yourself out of that, how to smash that black dog and say, fuck off. It's not like, just go away, and, kudos to you for that because you've done it all on your own.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a lot of people in life that will take, I don't like to use the word the easy way out like they do in the saying, but a lot of people just stop themselves and say, you know what, man, fuck this, I'm out.
Literally.
This is easier. This is the easiest option. And we know.
I want to go back to just something that Mike said in regards to going to a doctor and, the first thing that they would do is prescribe you to something, right? So when I went through, I mean, nothing as severe, but I went, like when I lost my father, I went through a really dark patch, where it came in three for me, where I lost my dad, and then a couple of weeks later, I ended up losing my job of how many years where I was at, all because I completely fucked something up because my mind wasn't there. I rushed myself back at work thinking, oh, you know what? Going back to work will really help me in dealing and coping with Dad's loss. Yeah. So I lost my job. And then on Greek Good Friday, I then lost my first ever pet, my dog. It got run over on Port Road, right? So that killed me. Yeah. That killed me. And I went to my GP. My GP was with me from the time that I was born, right? My family GP, he knows my ins and outs, my history, everything about my family. Yeah. And I went to him and I said exactly what you would have said. I'm not feeling right. I've got weird thoughts going on. I need help. Yeah. But I was the type, like I said, I can't talk to my mates. and I can't talk to my family, no one's going to understand where happy old me is coming from, because that's how everyone knows me.
Yeah.
Oh, Valandi, he's like the happiest bloke on earth.
Yeah.
But this chain of events changed me. So I said to him, you know, and he goes, you don't need a mental health plan. Here, I'll give you these. I said, I'm not taking drugs. I'm not at the point where I need antidepressants.
Yeah.
Right? Not that I knew what they do, because I don't, like, you know, I've heard of a couple of people that are on them and all that, but I didn't need drugs. I hated putting shit in my body, you know? And I had to force him to let me go see a psychologist.
Yeah.
Why was it that hard?
Maybe they don't make money out of it.
That's
Right?
It's Revenue USA all
a
over
mental
again.
health plan is like 10 sessions free with a psychologist. I ended up only doing 2 sessions
Yeah.
because I then thought to myself, what actually am I doing here? What am I achieving? I got out of my own rut because that's who I am. I'm a happy bloke.
Yeah.
Right? But, you know, it's really interesting that, you know, you touched on that, and that's exactly where a family doctor goes to first. Here, take this to your closest pharmacist and take this once a day or whenever you're feeling down. How does drugs help?
No, I think drugs should be the last option. Try everything else first, apart from, like, you know, that's, if you're struggling and that's the last
I
thing.
think if the first step should be talking to someone.
Yeah.
The second step should then be, if they can't help you with a few sessions, look into medication.
Yeah.
As in analyze that situation and analyze what's been spoken in that consult beforehand. Because you're right. I mean, I've gone to the doctor too before and said, hey, you know, I'm going through some shit at the moment. Like, help me.
Yeah.
3 guesses, man. I'm going to the pharmacy with a script for, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, hang on a minute, what am I doing? Like, and you know, you back yourself out of it and you say, nah, man, I'm terrified to take any antidepressant, man. I really am. I don't know what it is. I mean, just I see what it does to, you know, some of the people that I know, and I'm just like, man, you're a space cadet, man. I don't want to be I don't want to be a vegetable sitting on the couch, man, thinking about nothing, staring into space, you know.
Yeah, and that's how I felt. I'd be at work welding, then all of a sudden I just catch myself just staring off in the distance, like just full space cadet.
Is this pre or post shirt ripping?
This is. It was,
Sorry, man. I'm just looking at you, and I mean, I don't swing that way, but far out.
So
like
that was
Lucky he hasn't got the heater on tonight. He tried to turn it on when he came in tonight because he wants
God.
We'll get a photo after, and he can take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
but yeah, that's
I might have to crop my head off and, like, you know, put it on his body or something. Hey, look what happened in one night. I can give you superpowers too. Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
no, yeah. I guess it was like all the way through. Yeah, I've just been it's a struggle, but like what you said as well. That year that I almost died, my bubble passed away, and you know we were
Very close.
very
Yeah.
close, you know, and that killed me, and then not long after that, like I was in a relationship and that didn't work out, and I ended up losing my house, and then at the end of the year, like I almost died. So it was like, fucking,
How much more are you going to take?
man? Like, yeah,
Life sucks. Like, get the fuck off me, sort of thing. Yeah.
but then it's like, got through it, and now everything seems not so bad. When something bad happens, it's like, oh yeah.
But hindsight as well is a wonderful thing. If everybody had hindsight, when you're in those dark times, you'd be like, I'm going to get out of this. That's all right.
Yeah, and when you do get out of it, it makes you think like, fuck yeah,
I beat that. Yeah.
And that's the attitude you sort of need to have, and that's the attitude I sort of take with everywhere.
We should go for a one-on-one training session with him, mate.
Yeah, you'll die.
As long as he keeps his shirt on.
Have you got ambulance cover?
Yeah, bloody oath. Yeah, I'll be the one having heart attacks.
Me too, don't worry.
Yeah, wow. Okay. I mean, you know, when shitty things happen, it's not just the one event.
No.
There's a series of things where it takes you to that point where you're like, fuck this shit. This isn't what life is meant to be. And it takes a very strong-willed person to find that stop point.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm, you know, so just the year before my dad died, a very close family friend of ours, right, lost her dad, 60-something-year-old guy, right? He was found hanging in his shed. Shit. Very happy man, the happiest man you'll ever see, right? Well, up until that point, it, you know, I thought he was, but obviously it was a mask. There was something going on in his life.
100%.
2 grandkids under the age of 5, you know, was in love with them. 2 daughters, you know, he left behind a whole legacy, a whole family. And at that age, you think, what the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell, man? Right?
Yeah.
Like, and what destroyed me at that event is not what he did, but what has happened. That family now is in, like, you know, mentally not there.
Yeah.
Because they're still trying to figure out. There's no closure on this.
That's right.
Right? Like, okay, I got over my dad quickly because end of the day, I couldn't believe, you know, he fell sick really quickly. Really quickly. One day, you know, found out he had a pretty severe type of cancer. 3 months later, gone. But I learned to accept it because end of the day, it was a medical thing.
Yeah.
Whereas this here and suicide in general is something that you're like, for us, it's a quick, well, for the person doing it, it's a quick way to end it. But what about the people that are still out there at part of your family, your life?
And like you said, it's like, you know, people, it's the most happiest people that look the happiest. And that's just obviously a mask they're wearing. And how draining would that be? You know, to the point where you take your own life. Like, man, you must be going through a lot, and to look like you're not, man, that's fucking draining.
What about? I don't want to sound like a donkey here, but
you are.
Yeah, you know these people that do take their lives. What about those guys that are battling their own fucking problems? Yeah. And I'm not saying issues and mental health. They're on their deathbed, and they've been on there for weeks and months, and they know they're going to die. Yeah. And it's just a matter of, you know.
But compare those people and their strong will. They know they're going to die, but they're doing everything in their mind to battle it and at least give themselves an extra day. Yeah. Because the easy way out isn't letting go for them.
100%.
Right? The easy way out is, or for them, it's more important in seeing that other person smile one more time than giving it all up. And, you know,
well,
so there's extremes on both ends, isn't there?
Can we get into something really funny right now?
Yeah,
because this is
let's change it up.
No, we're going to talk about death, but in a funny way. How dumb are those guys that went down in the submarine this week? How dumb are you to get in a submarine that's got a bloody PlayStation controller controlling you down there with a toilet seat that everyone's going to look at your dick when you're taking a piss? And after 3 days being down there, not only don't you have oxygen, you've got to take a shit.
Yeah, that's...
and you've got to shit in front of your mates.
Could you take a shit on that?
Nah. There wasn't even toilet paper.
Did you see it though?
Listen,
it was like a okay. You know what a fleshlight is, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Do you know what a fleshlight is?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, do you want me to give you an explanation of what a fleshlight is? Okay. Okay. So, this was like a ginormous version of a fleshlight. It was like a sperm whale's sex toy, right? What the fuck are people thinking getting in this little capsule thing, right?
Yeah,
what, like, how shallow must you be?
Well, they were pretty deep. I mean, how dumb are these guys? The fact that... look, I'll be honest with you. TikTok has been the best thing this last week for this. The memes that have come out of it, fantastic. I don't know if you saw the meme about the Titanic. basically before the Titanic went down, all the people are standing in that famous staircase area.
Yeah.
And it's gone into this meme about these now guys that have just died walking into this sort of party and everyone greeting them as billionaires because all the billionaires died on this boat, you know? Like, these guys paid $250,000 for this expedition and didn't even get fucking a roll of toilet paper. Are you fucking joking me?
And that was the controller that they used to maneuver the boat.
Is that? Oh, man. I mean, what? Listen, they have.
Here you go.
It's. Oh,
There you go. There's a picture of the fleshlight.
well,
It literally looks like one does.
you know what is so disturbing about this?
I wonder if it's got the vibrating function on that.
Look, I love history. Okay, I love it. I did it at university. I was so excited to do history. For fuck's sake, man! It's a boat at the bottom of the water. We send cameras down there that can give you a full 360-degree tour of this boat. Yeah?
Yeah.
There's over 700,000 images that were taken that give you a full 3D walkthrough of the Titanic at the bottom of the sea. What the fuck can you see from a submarine
Yeah, no.
that you can't see on Google Images that makes you spend $250? I don't care how much you love this boat. Go and buy a boat.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing in a submarine that, firstly, it's bolted from the outside. There's no way you're getting out. Like, what was the emergency safety plan? You get on an aeroplane, yeah? What's the first thing they give you? The safety fucking card, yeah? Where the life jacket is. What did this guy give you? I mean, if I got
He
into
gave you a little cushion where you cross your legs and sit down
You
like
weren't
a
even-
school child.
You weren't even allowed to wear shoes. Like, what are you doing? What you know when you go on a submarine?
So we don't actually know what has happened here. Like they're saying that it imploded,
Well, they're saying
which means it crumbled
crushed,
from the
yeah.
inside,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, the pressure. The oceans amaze me. Like the deep sea life amazes me. I wanted to be a marine biologist before I found out you can get crushed underwater. You know, and but far out like that. I don't know. It just makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me.
And can we just say as well, how smart are the women in this scenario? There was not one woman on that submarine. Why are these blokes thinking that they're so good? I mean, you know, when you go to an army submarine, they've got a whole fucking crew that are running this submarine. There's one guy with a controller. Would you actually go down with a guy holding a fucking PlayStation controller?
No, hell no.
Oh, no.
Come on, man. Like,
Hell no. Even if I won a seat on that, I would be like, nah, fuck that.
but you know that men, when you go down as a diver, I've got a friend of mine who was a diver, and I'm just now relaying some of his stories. They'd go into a decompression chamber after for maybe up to a week, you know, before you're allowed to go back out in the open. These guys have gone down. There's not even an oxygen mask on them.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Well, I guess if you're that far down,
But again,
an oxygen mask isn't going to do much.
yeah, but again, surely as you're going down, you can feel that pressure on your body.
Yeah.
You'd have to. It doesn't matter how fucking tight.
Sorry, my mind went completely elsewhere when you're going down and feeling pressure. My mind went completely elsewhere. I'm very mindful of what we say, but far out, Petros. You're right. It's completely insane. You know, I saw I love conspiracy theories. I don't believe in them, but I love reading the shit that people, like with COVID, you know, all this other shit that's going on in life, right? Actually, that reminds me, I have to tell you a funny joke. But anyway, where I was going to, I read this one conspiracy theory that said, do you guys actually believe 5 billionaires would be stupid enough to get into a small little sub like that and, you know, just die? They reckon that the 5 billionaires actually never went in. They made out that they went in.
That Titanic story sort of thing.
Well, no, they're saying...
the owner jumped off the boat the last minute.
No, they're saying that these
arsehole.
5 billionaires wanted to literally go completely off grid and like...
Fake their death.
Live their, fake their
Tupac
death.
style.
Tupac.
Yeah. There must be another world, another gateway that we can't get to at the
Tupac
moment.
and Elvis, they're still alive, you know that?
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah. So there must be like a multiverse dimension or something, and they're just all living in there.
If
100%.
well, if there's any like guy that knows the gateway, please tell me so I can go too, because this place sounds fucking amazing, man. The best of people have gone there.
I don't know, man. It's there's a lot of questions around this.
Look, these guys are dead, yeah? We've established they're dead.
Yeah.
Surely. There's no way they're coming back.
Are they dead? No one can get down there to see if they're actually
How can
in
they
there.
not listen? This is what I don't get. They could send these fucking robotic things down there to grab pieces of the Titanic. Where the fuck are these machines? What are they doing?
I don't know.
Are they running back away from Russia
Did man
again?
ever really land on the moon?
Well, apparently the Red Hot Chili Peppers was filmed in a Hollywood basement. But like even that there, that's let's not talk about conspiracy now. But these guys are dead, and this submarine, I cannot understand how you would board and feel safe if I showed you a fucking PlayStation controller. I don't even feel safe holding the PlayStation controller to play FIFA half the time. I don't
don't either.
Let alone, how can someone control your life with that?
I'm going to invite you over to my house to show you the big chip in the corner of the TV from me and a smashed up PlayStation controller. And it's not FIFA.
Oh, no.
It's playing Elden Ring. I don't know if you've ever heard of Elden Ring, but it's a game made to kill you. Right? And I kid you not, I had no idea what to do, how to play it, because I'm not into those sort of games. But someone's like, hey, get Elden Ring, because I'm like, all right, what do I play next? Fucking worst choice ever, because I've lost 3 controllers and I've got a massive chip in my brand new TV that my wife is not allowing me to replace because she goes, you're going to be taught a lesson from that.
Well, you know what you got to do now? You got to buy a projector because you can't break that screen, and you can patch a wall. It's easy. Anyway, I just want to go back to this Titanic thing, because it's all over my TikTok. And everybody knows something, right, about how this happened and how these people died on this thing. You open TikTok now, bang, you're going to see the Titanic. Man, I'm sick of it, right? These guys are dumb, they're stupid, whatever. They went down, they're dead. Let's send down the robot to go and find a piece, because they'll end up finding a piece. It's like MH370. How the fuck can you lose an aeroplane? How can you lose a submarine? We live in a world today of such vast and massive technology that can get us anywhere, that can show us anything. I mean, for fuck's sake, we have artificial intelligence on our phone. Why can't we use artificial intelligence to get us down to the bottom?
Yeah, I get you. Sorry,
that's all right.
I'm trying to do something so I can...
You're not doing the Mortal Kombat AI filter, are you, on TikTok? Have you seen that?
No, I haven't, but that sounds really cool.
Oh, we should do it after.
That sounds really cool. Wait, hang on. I'm trying to... here we go. Just set the mood a bit.
Jeez.
There we go. Yeah. Got to set the mood.
Jack.
Yeah. So... Here we go. Spotify will probably block us for playing licensed music, but, you know, there we go.
Oh.
Do you know, can I just say...
They should make virtual reality out of this.
I'm going to tell you something really funny now. As embarrassing as it is, but my first ever wank was to the scene in Kate Winslet where her tit comes out in the Titanic. I'm not joking. I was infatuated by Kate Winslet.
This is...
Oh, shit.
What the fuck are women going to learn from tonight's podcast?
No hold bar, right? We talk anything here.
Oh, my goodness. Can you go back to your paper and see what we haven't ticked off, please? Because I can't see the word wanking in there at all.
Hey, I wasn't expecting to bring that up, but hey, you know what? Like, you know,
It's a lie. That's why he wrote Titanic, because that was from that scene. He'll never forget it. So that's all you've been thinking about this whole week, yeah? The first time you took a wank, because all over TikTok has been the Titanic this week. Jesus.
No, I have not been. I have not been thinking of that all week. But like, you're right. You know, it's just. Did I stop that music? I did.
Please.
Okay, good. No more Kate Winslet. You know, we don't want anything
popping up
hot and steamy. I had to take my jumper off. It's getting hot in here. But yeah. It was, I don't know, it's a peculiar topic. There's a lot of shit going weird in the world. This is definitely right up there right now. Right up there. I just don't understand. Why would you get into a little capsule like that?
It creates news, man. That's what it is. You know, I'm gonna be a conspiracy theorist here for 2 seconds, because I just want to put that hat on. We went through 2 years of watching on TV COVID. Yeah? And we were like, what the fuck story is going to get this shit off our screen? And the only thing we all lived for 11 o'clock or the 12 o'clock was Marshmallow's press conference.
Yeah,
Right?
every
It was.
day. Every day.
Every day. And you would see your best mates on there commenting, right? And it was awesome because everybody was getting involved. Now, we ran out of news. Now we're going to talk about this fucking submarine now. Like, it's a never-ending thing. It's going to take them 4 or 5 years, like MH370, before they can even come to a conclusion.
James Cameron's already writing script for Titanic 2. Come on, man. This is Hollywood's favorite stuff. They're going to make a movie out of this shit and make billions of dollars. That song I just played for you has hit #1 in the charts.
Again.
Oh, again.
Man.
Because dickheads out there
Are pressing play
are
on.
pressing play on Spotify. My heart will go on. My heart will go on. Fucking, that was top of the charts, 25 years ago?
Yeah.
Like, guys, like that other song, I don't know what it's called, but, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And they
yeah.
revived a song from the 80s. And that hit #1 in the charts last year. Like, come on. But mind you, that's music. Today's music is not music. It's just a bunch of fucking idiots that, dance on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of those bloody idiots.
What's wrong
now.
with My Farm Barn? I like that song.
My Farm Barn?
Have you heard that yet?
What the hell is that?
Oh, it's awesome, man.
Is that a song?
Yeah. It's pretty fucked up.
What, based on an Apple?
Nah, on a
Apple
chick who's a
something?
horse, man. I heard the lyrics today properly. I was like, this is disgraceful. Like, how is this a song? Anyway, we'll listen
What, is
to
this
that.
like a Gangman style song?
No. This is just a really stupid song, man.
Oh,
like,
God.
I don't even know. This is basically like TikTok blows up, right, with songs. And then what happens with my Apple Music is I've synced TikTok's greatest hits. So what happens is every time a song goes viral, I get these songs. And I'm listening in the car today. I'm like, what the fuck is this chick saying? And I hear like my toys. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is this song even about? Is this a sexual song or is this... I'm like, oh my God, this is fucked. So anyway, it's a good song to listen to on the way home. Have we got any more news for this week?
Yeah, just stop moving your mic because you're getting a bit excited
I
over
am,
there.
I
and
am,
all I'm
I
hearing
am,
is-
I am.
All I'm hearing is static.
I am.
Hey,
I'm thinking about Jack on the
all
Titanic.
right, you know what? Following one funny topic, I'm going to go to another funny
Yeah.
topic because you sent me something today which I completely pissed my pants laughing
Yeah.
at. And I want to, and you know what? I'm going to open up the floor here and I'm going to get Mike involved too. Doppledangers.
What?
Doppledangers. People that look like you.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So, do you know of anyone that looks like you?
Yeah. Tom Hardy looks like me.
Hey, yes.
I don't look like Tom Hardy looks like me. I don't look like
Wow.
Bane. See, this guy was first.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I get it a lot that I look like Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you know what? I can really see you as Bane in Batman, The Dark Knight, or whatever it's called. Yeah.
That's my little...
That's
Hey,
going to be
there
my
you
caption.
go.
That's going to be my caption.
There you go. Well, there is a champion. So
You wear a gold cape though, don't you?
here is the story that I'm referring to. An Iranian man who happens to look like Lionel Messi
this is great.
has been accused of using the football legend's identity to con women into sleeping with him.
No way.
Right?
Yeah.
Reza Paratesh, also known as the fake Messi, has reportedly slept with 23 people, although these women have claimed they wouldn't have done so if they knew it wasn't the Barcelona great himself. Reza denied the allegations at the time, citing the fact that he lives in a traditionally conservative country where it's illegal to have sex outside of marriage. Authorities have cleared him of any wrongdoing.
That's the only reason he got away with it, because he said that he's not allowed to. That is bullshit. He slept with these women, firstly. Look how good he looks.
Yeah.
He actually looks like Messi.
Mate, if I hadn't read that story, I would have looked at that photo and instantly gone, oh, what's Messi doing there? And then look closer going, oh, shit, it's an actual story.
Yeah.
About a guy acting as Messi. So where I'm going with that is, there's obviously people out there that, stunt doubles, they get paid professionals, but there are people who actually look like other people. Yeah. I mean, Tom Hardy over here, so.
I actually talking about that. I saw a photo of Vin Diesel and The Rock, and they had their stunt doubles. Now, the guy that looks like Vin Diesel is actually not that. He actually looks very similar. But for fuck's sake, have you seen the guy that looks like The Rock? He does not look the same, man. That guy, he's a dud. He's a dud. No one's going to look like The Rock. That guy is just next level, extreme animal beast mode. You know. I mean, who have you been told that you look like, Valandi?
Petrosrealises.
You go turn the show off. Turn it off. Turn it off. What the fuck? Oh shit! I got a stitch.
Do you know Petrosrealises?
I don't.
He's a local lad.
Okay.
Same age as me, and many years ago, when I first met the guy, we'd be out at Greek night, and people would go up to him, going, "Hey, Valandi, how you going?" And he's like, "No, I'm not Valandi. I'm Peter." There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see the resemblance.
Yeah. And his sister and some friends, Petros is actually in pain here.
I'm in pain. I've got to put a muscle in my stomach.
They created a Facebook page called Am I Valandi or Petrosrealises?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is unbelievable.
Do you know how many times people have gone to me, "Hey, I saw you walking down Henley Beach Road with your little doggy. Oh, he's so cute." I'm like, I didn't fucking go for a walk and I don't have a white dog. Yeah, but anyway, that's my doppelganger. How about yourself?
Nah, I'm not going to repeat. I'm pretty embarrassed, man. I got it in my younger years, though. In my younger years, I look like Steven Gerrard, apparently.
Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or the bloke Ryan from the OC.
Ryan.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, man. But anyway, it was Steven Gerrard I got heaps of,
for
man.
sure.
Yeah, that's why I've gotten the CR7 haircut now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be associated with Liverpool. I hate Liverpool. You know? Anyway.
Shit.
Oh, look, there was parts of my life. I mean, it might have been in my dreams, but I thought I was the situation from Jersey Shore. But
Jeez. I thought you were going to be a bit more reasonable to say Bane from Batman, you know, like something that you love, like... No.
Bane from Batman.
Yeah.
He's Bane from Batman.
No. What I'm saying is like something that intrigues your interest.
Yeah, the Hulk. Yeah, I'm the Hulk.
What Lego mask did you build recently?
Oh, the one that I built over the weekend.
No.
The Hulkbuster.
Did you do a Transformer one or something?
Oh, no, that was Star-Lord.
Oh, okay.
Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that could be me
Interesting.
wearing a mask.
Can I talk about one more topic tonight? And this topic has just gone absolutely spastic, right? And it's OnlyFans. All right? Now, OnlyFans originally was a topic of anybody could join it. Chefs were on it, book writers, that sort of stuff. They're selling their pans, whatever. This platform,
What?
OnlyFans,
Hang on.
yeah,
Take a step back.
yeah.
So OnlyFans hasn't always been a porn site.
No. Are
you shitting me?
Yes.
Chefs could sell their pans on them.
No, like as in like it was a good thing for promo things, you know. People use it for promotions, right? Now they're promoting themselves.
Why the hell would I jump on a website to look at it, follow a chef and buy his pans?
I'm not saying that you...
OnlyFans used to be that.
I'm just saying, I just want to talk about a bit of social media, right? Now, and because it's got a relation to the fact that people are
Do
so...
you have an OnlyFans?
Man, if I fucking did, I wouldn't be here doing a free podcast, would I? Now, what I'm saying is, we have this thing of we're embarrassed to show, you know, what we look like, how we dress, this sort of stuff, right? And you've got people on there that you can subscribe for. I've just found a bit of OnlyFans, like going through recently. $9.99 to subscribe, right? Now, I looked at some of the top listing or whatever that are on there. Celebrities people pay $34.99 a month for porn.
Mm.
What the fuck have we done wrong?
I don't know, because I wouldn't pay it. I'd just go to Pornhub.
No, what I'm saying is, as well, is they, you know, we talk about being embarrassed of ourselves and having, you know, anxiety and whatnot. Do these guys feel that standing behind a camera?
Yeah, I feel like,
Seriously?
you know, yeah.
Yeah?
Even like performers and stuff
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
generally do have anxiety.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, like me
Yeah.
performing, like it sort of doesn't affect me that way.
Yeah.
And it's, a lot of people think like, oh, but you perform in front of that many people.
Yeah.
How's it with your anxiety?
Yeah.
It doesn't affect my anxiety.
We brushed on this prior to the show about, being entertainers, right? No matter what we're doing and how we go home, we're exhausted, we're drained from what we do. But these guys here, they're making money doing nothing other than being in their bedroom.
I think...
Yeah. At the end of the day, like obviously it's fast, quick money.
Yeah.
But in the long run, it's going to bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
So,
I guess, like, there's one thing being a performer live in front of people, right? And then there's one thing closing yourself up in the four walls of your bedroom and putting yourself up online like that. If that was me, I would be the one performing live to people in an environment where, back in the days we weren't allowed to use phones and cameras and stuff like that and whatever, like move on with the night. Whereas now you put yourself up on the internet, it's going to be there forever, regardless of whether you think you delete stuff or not. It's going to be there. And like Mike said, it will bite you in the ass down the track in one way or another.
Definitely.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's people making bucket loads of money, Petros.
Yeah. Oh, look, I understand that. But I'm just saying, like, I know what you said as well, bites you in the ass later on. Do employees, as an employer, would you go out to look for this stuff as well? Because we
probably, depends what, you're doing, like obviously government jobs and stuff like that. Look into your social media and see who you're friends with, who you're affiliated with, and if you've got, I guess, one person that's affiliated with, something negative, then you're not going to get that job.
I just feel like, the porn industry maybe 20 years ago, right? I'm really excited about this topic because Valandi opened up about his session before.
I was a kid and I just saw a boob on the fucking TV.
And
all right?
This whole week,
you
have been standing up.
Listen,
over the memory.
Listen, in my defense, when Titanic came out on the big screen, there was no internet.
And so you did it in the cinema?
You want another shovel?
No. The cinema, I was not allowed to go watch it in the cinema. I was apparently too young.
What movie did you watch before that?
I didn't. But anyway, when I first watched this movie, there was no such thing as Pornhub and RedTube and whatever else. The internet was a very scarce thing. Like, my first ever internet service at home
was from my dad.
Yeah, GK at Picknell.
No surprise. Hey, and you were slowing my internet down. My dad's like, where's all the internet gone? I don't know, Dad. It wasn't me.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, like, I had no access to that stuff. So that's my defense. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, but continue.
Anyway, I was just...
Porn was 20 years ago.
Yeah, it was very, very... It was filmed properly. It was, cinema sort of stuff, Like, I remember you could even go to the cinema and watch an R-rated porn show. You could do it. There were cinemas that did do it. This is a very long time ago.
Yeah, Club X on Harley Street.
$2 peep shows, eh?
Shout out.
But what I'm saying is, like,
not sponsors, but sponsors.
And now it's just anybody can do this, man. This is crazy, and make money from it too.
Yeah.
So what about these bigger guys that are filming? Things that are it's their livelihood.
Well, it's destroying. Yeah,
it is, isn't
destroying them. Yeah.
Scary, man.
Scary. It is.
And half these people are probably sitting behind that camera shaking and going, well, I'm so anxious, but I'm doing this anyway. Like, they're not actual performers. Like,
are they though?
I don't know. You tell me. When I meet one, I'll tell you.
I don't know. Like, I just see that a lot of disadvantaged people are taking this opportunity to make a quick buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like the podcasters when COVID...
I would say the most anxious people in porn are the actual porn stars.
Yes, I'm saying.
Not the person in the backyard doing it on their... filming on their video, on their phone. You know what I mean? That's a quick dollar to them. Whereas the actual porn stars who put a lot of time, effort, and maintenance into filming this video.
Yeah, it's like COVID. When COVID hit, I remember we had started our podcast. You were before me, obviously, whatever. On Monday nights, and we were like just two blokes doing podcasts and whatever. As soon as COVID came, everybody I knew was a podcaster. Everybody was podcasting from their house. Everybody was buying these roadcasters and all this equipment, and you're like, what the fuck is going on in the world? Does everyone think that they're going to be a podcaster now? Like,
Yeah.
Podcasters, everyone became a DJ.
Just these phases that.
oh man, how annoying was that? Facebook Live every fucking night.
Oh, everyone.
Someone's DJing.
Everyone.
Like-
and because of that, Facebook changed all their algorithms. And
it screwed us.
It screwed the people that actually did it for a bit of a living.
Yeah.
You know?
Look, we were talking about that. We were getting, I know you were on the excess of up plus 50,000 views. I was happy with my 9,000 views a week. I struggle to get 120 views now.
Yeah.
120 views. And it's not even worth doing now.
It isn't. It isn't. That was like when I first introduced live streaming here in the studio. It was it was something new to this studio, and you were right. We were getting massive loads because we were taking this studio across the world. People in Greece were watching all day, I
had a guy in Sweden ask me, what the fuck is AFL?
No, oh, really?
Like, it was amazing. The reach, the organic. And now they push you to the platform of YouTube. But YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can go live.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit again.
Mate, I've just seen you sweat out for a week about this TikTok thing,
And we didn't even go live tonight. I thought you were gonna show me how to go live.
We said when we go back into our beds, we'll go live. It'll be funny.
Oh, okay.
We can battle. It'll be fun.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
But yeah, that leads me into another topic, which is social media and the positives and the negatives.
Yeah.
You have mentioned it many times. Social media can destroy someone.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it can be used positively and for a good advantage. Like, for example, Mike, I don't know, do you have a Facebook page or a business page?
Yeah, I got a business page.
Yeah. Right.
And a personal page.
Yeah.
So.
And you'd probably be like me where you try and not mix the two together?
When I first started it, obviously my personal page had quite a bit of following. So I thought maybe I could
use that
to, but you do want to keep work and your life sort of separate. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. So in this instance, Facebook for Mike is a positive thing because he's spreading the word of that business and the coaching that he does. Yeah?
Yeah. I'll give you a TikTok scenario though. And I've been live a couple of times on TikTok and there's been some people that don't like me. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? I don't even know who the fuck you are. You know? And you think, I'm just on here to go live with my mates and talk shit. But because they might not like your mate or they might not like this bloke that you've done this link up with some guy or chick across Australia or wherever it is, or the world, people get jealous and they instantly hate you for it. Yeah. And you think, hang on a minute, I'm the good bloke.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care what this person's done. Like, that's not my issue. I'm here to battle this person on a TikTok battle, and I want you to give me the gift so then I can bank that money, Like, TikTok, I think, is the darkest platform at the moment. I think that is, it's a big call because I still think Instagram is. Because Instagram is very mainstream, where TikTok, you can make people laugh. You can jump on trends. You can do that stuff. While Instagram, people just look at it and go, well, look at Petros. This guy, he's a dickhead. He wears fucking 3/4 pants, no socks. Do you know what I mean? They make that assumption of you. While on TikTok, you can manipulate it a little bit. Yeah. But
have you been reading my mind?
Yeah, man. You message me anyway half the time. Why'd you come with a blazer on to Greek night? I just want to take a good photo. Can I take a photo in a blazer?
Well, it's a genuine question, man.
I wore white shoes. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I don't know about the dark side of TikTok yet because I haven't actually, been exposed to that whole live situation yet. But I guarantee I'll probably get hit hard as well. I mean, I've got 1,000 something followers, and I guarantee that only 10, 15 of those people are actually people I know. The rest are people that I'll go follow.
Yeah.
And one of those people are going to find me on live and go, "Who the fuck are you? And where are you from?" Like, fuck off and get off my screen. Well, you know what? Scroll down further. and get rid of my live feed if you don't like it.
But does it give you anxiety knowing that maybe people are sharing and laughing about you too?
Nah.
I mean, we do that. We do that with videos and photos. We see this and we go, I'm going to send it to you because I think it's funny. Right? No, it doesn't affect you?
Nah. You know what? I've had people who have sent me some really nasty messages from my live streams when I've been doing radio shows.
Yeah?
Very nasty messages.
Really?
Right? And I just ignore it.
Yeah, right.
I ignore it. I don't care. End of the day, I'm doing it for the love of and the passion of the music and you know, all that type of stuff. But, you know, like, why would I care? That's a different story, man. That's a different story. But yeah, what about you? Do you find
for me, I don't really care what people say and think, and you know, if they have an opinion about me. Like, I know who I am as a person, and the people around me know who I am as a person. So someone that I don't know doesn't bother me. Like, even with like my Instagram, you know, like, see how many sends and saves.
Fuck.
Like,
how many plays? Fuck me.
It's like, 195,264 plays. You know, and
what's that? You walking on
sends,
on stage with a pair of jocks on?
No. It's just a bit of a video, and then it goes into a photo.
All right, take it easy. Take it easy.
Look, he already told you about his hard on earlier, man. Like, it's still raging this whole week, man.
You know, check if I've got this bloke on Instagram.
You probably, I think you my work one, but yeah, not my personal. But you know, for me, at the start you do think like, oh, who the fuck is
sharing
it? You know,
saving things.
But now I don't really care.
Yeah,
you know, and performing, it's like you get that many people watching you anyway.
Yeah,
it doesn't faze you.
I think as well, you know, for someone like me, I'll get up and people record the introduction of a wedding, right? And if I fuck up, like, what am I going to do? Go to everybody in the room, be like, wait, delete that off your camera. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
Nah.
So once you upload, you have to understand too, I think, and this is what it's made it a little bit easier for me. I'm putting it there because I want you to see it. Do you know what I mean? I want you to share it. And the more you share it, what happens? And when people like it, what happens? It keeps going back to the top of the feed, top of the feed, top of the feed. And it took me a while, especially with the no sock thing. A lot of people, you don't wear socks, this, that, where's the socks? You know, blah, blah, blah. But what it was doing was the reach was exploding so quickly because it kept on pushing it to the top of your page.
That's right.
And I was like, keep going, guys. After I started to, at the start, I was like, oh, fuck, and this guy's being a dickhead. But I used it to you use it to your advantage, if that makes sense.
Literally, like that video that I showed you.
Yeah.
Like, I posted that and it was a bit of a hit. Then nothing for, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I woke up one morning, boom, like had
notification on notification.
Galore, and it just kept every day. It was like 200, 300, 400 more views, all these likes. So it disappeared for a bit. Yeah. And all of a sudden it just went, crazy.
We should definitely take a photo of the three of us and we should get him to take his top off, right? Because we'll get I reckon it'll trend.
Can I TikTok it?
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm a little bit fluffy at the moment, so it's winter.
Yeah, winter. Listen to these blokes.
Oh, fine. I'll fucking take mine off. Is that what this is about? Is that what this is about?
I'll take mine off too.
That's it.
Hey,
you know what? I reckon that'd make a good TikTok video. Two of us take it off.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, and the one with the actual body,
No, that's the whole point. People are like waiting for that, but we do it. Yeah.
But yeah, like social media, it's a good and bad thing.
Yeah,
good and bad thing.
You can use it to your advantage, or
but I think you got to be in the right mind where you can only use it to an advantage if you're not going to be affected by the negative shit that comes with it. Yeah.
And a lot of people, post photos for gratification. So when they receive negative feedback from it, it fucking affects them big time.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I don't do it for the gratification. I do it so I can somehow make some more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Of course.
get a free pair of
Now-
pants. You know what I mean? A sponsorship. Like,
business
you know?
business end of this topic. How do people find you and your services?
So Instagram, it's evolve.with.mike. So yeah, Instagram's my main. I don't have a Facebook account, but yeah, Instagram's my.
Can I ask you why you don't have a Facebook account?
I just feel like Instagram's for me is more. I know how to use Instagram a bit better than Facebook.
Yeah.
I feel like I get a bit more reach with Instagram.
Okay. Because we know that Facebook changed the algorithm so many times, so often, that you can't even... You get one trend, you think, oh, yeah, I'm on here, and then, nah.
Yeah.
Well, Instagram is a bit more stable. But that's what that platform was built for, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Facebook doesn't have trends.
No.
Facebook has...
Well, now they've introduced Reels, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean...
Yeah, which was a Instagram
That's
thing.
an Instagram
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if with Facebook, you know, like with Instagram, anyone can see your reels. Anyone can view it.
Yeah.
Where I think it's Facebook.
You can make it private. You can
Yeah.
you can change your audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So evolve.with.mike.
Yep.
M-I-K-E.
Yep,
Yep.
that's
Cool.
right.
All right. Awesome. There you go. So get in touch with Mike if you need a bit of life coaching.
That's it. Bit of guidance.
I mean, he's been an absolute star tonight, hasn't he? He's made us laugh.
Oh,
We've laughed all
it's
together.
been fantastic.
So, as in,
Thanks, guys.
well, you know,
It's been good.
yeah, but when you want to go to someone, you want to know that this person's a real person, you know, not just someone that's gonna, all right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that the best coaches and mentors in life are the ones that have gone through that stuff themselves.
Agreed.
Right?
Sure.
I've done a lot of coaching in my lifetime through work and stuff like that with the line of work that I'm in. But I just don't feel that connection with the person coaching me because it's a job to them, right? They're not people that are selling themselves because they've experienced it. They're just people because that's their job. They're coaches. They're work and evolvement coaches. But here, like, I'm not even being coached by you and I feel already motivated because, you know, you've opened up yourself and you've explained the person that you are and how you got to where you are.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's this is the type of stuff I love. People getting help by real people.
Yeah. And that's what we hope as well, people listening in on the show, is that we are all real people.
Yeah.
We all have a story. And, you know, if you've got the guts and you want to open up, come on, you know, let's have a chat. Let's talk about it, you know, whatever it is. So,
Yeah, like we said, I'm working on a special guest,
Yeah.
a female, who's
Yeah.
going to come on and talk about men's stuff.
awesome.
But when we get that rolling, it's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big one. Hey, to finish off the podcast, I just found this so bloody funny. So today is the
26th of June.
25th anniversary, I think, 25th anniversary of Michael Jackson's death.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think is it 25th anniversary?
Nah. Can't be
Something like
25,
that.
can it?
Anyway,
Nah, that's a bit too far.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too, man.
So
I can't
he
be.
was-
I was in school, man. When
He
this
died.
happened.
He died 25th of June 2009.
That's not 5.
So that was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is where I'm getting at. Someone has gone and paid $300 to put a notice in the obituaries of today's advertiser, right? Michael Jackson, in loving memory of Michael Jackson, humanitarian and king of pop, gone too soon. That was posted on shit. Now,
That is good.
I love Michael Jackson.
Me too. Yep.
His music was a world changer. It was what got me into DJing in the first place. But bloody hell, man, to pay $300 to put something like that, you must be a super fan.
Do you know
you
what?
must be a super fan.
Yeah, but if that person came up to us tonight and said, "I'm going to put an ad tomorrow. It's cost me $300," I guarantee you, we would have pitched in $20 for that.
Absolutely.
For the laugh. For the laugh. We would have done that. We would have done that. We'd be like, hey, fucking, let's do it, you know?
Yeah, but
Wow.
good on the advertiser for taking their cash.
That's it, eh? Yeah.
All right, awesome.
All right.
Oh, shit. No, I thought we weren't recording there for
No,
a second.
all good.
Fuck. Mike, again, thank you so much for coming in, experiencing, sharing your experiences with us.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been very, very good, very enlightening, and very real. So thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much for having me.
No, thank you, Mike.
Definitely would like to do it again.
100%.
Yeah.
Val, what a week. I love starting
It's only
Mondays like
Monday.
this. I love it. It makes you so motivated going into the week. It's just the perfect night.
She's really going to make the rest of the week nice and hard.
Yeah. Can I?
Bringing back those memories again.
And how about we leave it with a depressing note for Val? How good were those Collingwood Magpies on Sunday? Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm leaving it there.